Hello everybody, and this is ThatMad85. Welcome to another edition of Goodwill Games. Today we are taking a look at National Geographic's PC CD-ROM, a collection of their magazines that I got from Goodwill. And, we'll check out what exactly that is all about here in just a second. Now, when I first saw these CDs, I wasn't quite sure what it was, but I was excited. I like National Geographic, especially the videos, but also grew up looking at the different pictures and reading a little bit of the articles that were in all of the magazines that my grandmother had. I could see from these discs, we have a couple of yellow ones. One's an installation disc. The other one is specifically the year 2000. The black discs that we have number from January 1970 all the way through December of 1999. Before we actually get to actually being able to look at it, that is what I was able to find out. Now, as you can see, we are going through the installation on a Windows 98 computer, as I know this is compatible with Windows 98, probably 95, possibly Windows Me, Windows 2000. Not sure if it goes up into XP. Also compatible with Mac computers from around the same era. Now, something interesting I noticed during the installation, which happened a little bit earlier here in the video, but as part of the installation, it asked if I wanted to set a password which would prevent anyone without the password from being able to start the program. I thought that was kind of weird. I haven't seen that before. Part of what I thought was weird about that was that, for especially nowadays, you can't get into the computer unless you have the password. And maybe you have a family account that everybody's using, but why would you want to prevent anybody in your family from getting on National Geographic? Although that being said, I know as a kid, at least people around my age knew that if you look in National Geographic, you might get to see some topless women, because they would do, different articles on different tribes around the world or different cultures, and some of these cultures didn't really use our dress the same fashion, I guess is a nice way to put it. So I guess possibly that might be why they have a password here. As part of the installation, it has a manual that uses a PDF, so it has Adobe Reader set up into this and asked me if I want to install it. I don't already have it on this computer, so I went ahead and installed that. It then wanted me to register, which I'm not hooking a Windows 98 computer up to the internet to register, but I doubt that it's still available for registering anyways. After that, it wanted to set up QuickTime, as it uses QuickTime for videos during the presentation of these CDs, as you will see in a little bit here.
Welcome to the complete National Geographic. Now you'll be able to explore every page of this historic collection. Every magazine cover can be found in the cover gallery. To change the year that is shown, select a decade from the pull-down menu and then click on one of the years. You can click on any cover to see an enlarged version and a complete list of the articles appearing in that issue. Clicking on the title of an article will take you to the article viewer, where you can read and print articles. Page through an article by using the Next Page button, or move to another article by using the Next Article or Previous Article buttons. Zoom in for a closer look at an article by clicking directly on the magazine with the magnifying glass cursor. Other controls on the toolbar allow you to darken and lighten the text, change your viewing options, and rotate the page spread. The compass is your tool for navigating throughout the program. Each of the main areas are accessible from the compass, as are additional features like bookmarks and web access. Two search options, Simple Search and Advanced Search, allow you to find specific topics of interest. To start a simple search, just type a subject in the box and click Start. You can also browse by topic in the category search. Click on a category heading and choose from various subheadings to launch a search for a specific subject. The Advanced Search screen allows for more detailed queries. Specific content types, date ranges, and categories can be selected to narrow your search. No matter how you choose to search, you'll get a list of results that will help you pick which article you would like to view. When viewing your results, click on the title to go directly to that article. Or if you would prefer to create a custom list for printing and saving, select the checkbox next to the article title and then choose Print or Save from the toolbar at the bottom. Enjoy your travels within the world of National Geographic, wherever they may lead.
Yes. It might just be a me thing, but hearing the sound of the National Geographic videos just really brings back a lot of even being as a kid in school and watching these National Geographic videos on different topics. But I still love that tune. Very, very impactful. So as it had just showed us, we start by putting in our login. I'm not sure exactly why we need different logins, but I guess you can save different articles, and if you have different users, they can each have their different bookmarks. But you can browse through the different magazines, and that's basically what this is a big collection of magazines. You can browse by decade, you can browse by articles, you can do different types of searches. As I'm working through it here, you can just select an article, a magazine, they'll open it up for you like this. Of course, if you don't have the right disc in for the right magazine, then you'll have to switch it. But as you can see, it even has all the old advertisements, and you can do simple little print shop things like flipping it around and everything. There's even a print button if you want to print parts of the magazine out on your printer, which is a little surprising, as that's, I mean, when you have permission it's okay, but when you don't have permission to do that kind of stuff, it's copyright violation. They have buttons for skipping from article to article, which is really useful if you're browsing through a specific magazine, or like me, you can go down to the search here. I was thinking I could look at older magazines that were talking about computers and kind of see what they were talking about as far as computers go, say in the 80s, when it was really starting to kind of boom and become available for a wider user base. And as you can see here, there's you need to put in the correct CD when you're looking for it. The CDs again are sorted from different years. The CDs basically just hold all of the data, I guess just images for each of the different issues. Whereas the install disk has all of the metadata that it would search through. In fact, it even tells you that it's a database. It's part of your installation. You can just keep minimal files on your computer in case you had a limited hard drive capacity, and keep the database CD inserted whenever you're searching. Or you can install all of that database information on your computer, which is what I did, so that you don't have to keep putting in the installation disk at least. Yes, and there's also options for zooming in, for roaming around the pages, for brightening and darkening the pages so you can read it better. Just kind of the normal things, but this is what it ends up being, is a collection of the magazines on CD. This goes back, and apparently they have supplemental discs that go into the future, or even go all the way back to when it first started. You can see the first issue from 1888. I don't have those discs, unfortunately, because I would be really interested in seeing this. And as you can see here, I was getting not a blue screen of death, but at different times as I was trying to go from CD to CD. If you didn't have the right CD in, it would start throwing up this error screen. Eventually I did put in the correct CD, and it was able to take me back into the article viewers. Doing a quick search online, it looks like this information is now moved to archive.nationalgeographic.com, where you can sign up and get a subscription to look at all of these magazines, plus the ones prior and previous to the ones that I have on CD here. Of course, it makes sense now with storage space not being a huge cost anymore. It would make sense that a magazine like the National Geographic would put it up on their own website for you to view through the cloud. But back in the day, having websites that could have that much information, be that navigable, really didn't exist. So what you would do is put that information on CDs and allow people to buy it, take it home, and have their own personal computers do the work. Again, that makes a lot less sense nowadays with a lot more digital media and a lot less hard media, but this is how it was, and it's still useful, still here for us to look at today, and still here for me to use today. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot else to say about this software, except that each of the discs are labeled with QuickTime Media, which would make you think that there's videos in here on each disc, but there isn't. It's just the introduction video that I showed you. There aren't other videos, unfortunately, because National Geographic videos I like so much more than the articles, but this would be fun to go through, especially once I got more time, like I said, to look at specifically computer articles. Let's see what else is going on, maybe cut out some technology advertisements from the time. With all that being said, I want to go ahead and say thank you all for watching the video today. We will be having a lot more YouTube videos up soon. If you want to see when exactly that is happening, or watch my streams that I've been doing on Twitch, check out my Twitter account at thatmat85 to see comments, links to live streams, and links to any upcoming videos. And hopefully, if you like the video, give it a quick like. If you like what you're seeing in general, check out my other videos and think about subscribing. Hopefully we can build up a following and keep bringing you more and more interesting videos. Until next time, I'm thatmat85, and we'll see you again.